Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, guys. Once again, it is time to lock it in. And guys, we're getting into the main event of the night. The main event gonna be coming down here. I need you guys to get your snacks, get the candy, get the popcorn. It's gonna be a banger. At least that's what we're hoping for, right? We're hoping for it. Guys, before we get completely locked in into this war, I wanna thank you guys as always for being here. We have, look, I'm just gonna be keeping it 100. If you guys are not followed, consider hitting that follow. We are 70 followers out from 14,000. And guys, if you guys are not subbed, we are 78 or 68. We're 68 subs away from hitting the full-time streamer sub goal. Thank you guys for the support this month.
Let's go!
You guys have been amazing. I hope that you guys are excited for this war as I am, and we have more wars coming up after this. So thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna be very locked in for this cast. I have to hold it down. So this is a big one. So let's get it, guys.
Let's go!
Yo, thank you guys for the follows. Much love, Zardos, Zardos, Akira. Thank you, Nuki, thank you guys. And with that being said, guys, once again, it is time to lock it in. We got Egoed on the offense representing that Marauder faction, and we have Heaters on the defense representing that Syndicate faction. We're going to be hearing Marama Baby Mama Drama. Marama Baby Mama Drama going to be coming down here. It's going to be exciting to see what this one looks like. And guys, I gave you the big I gave you the big spark notes with the lore earlier, but we're going to do a quick rundown before we jump in here for any new faces that might be coming in. Guys, Egoed, big debut war against Heaters. Heaters, the best company in Marama at the moment. Nobody, and again, I just want to point out the fact, nobody has been able to take Heaters to fort since the expansion. So guys, can Egoed take them to fort here? Can Egoed beat Heaters here? We got 40 seconds. Let's get some hype in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the love. We got a big raid coming in from Trick earlier. We got the homies out here. We got the squad. We got the community. Let's see what these boys can do. Some of the best players in the game going to be battling each other here in this war. 30 seconds until we get this one going. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see there, guys. Can Egoed beat Heaters? And guys, if you're a resident of Marama, you guys might be rooting for Egoed here. Egoed, you know, look, Heaters has been taking control of the server for a while, so we'll see what Egoed can do. Can they come in and shake some things up? 5 seconds till we get this one going, and let's get it. Let's go. The war is on. We're gonna be shoutcasting over my boy Sophia. We're gonna be shoutcasting over my boy Sophia and Curio out here. Some of the best players as well. I just warred with Sophia yesterday. He's the homie. Much love to him. Let's catch it though. How do they do? We're gonna be here in Brimstone in Marama, and we'll see what Marama Brimstone looks like. Ego gonna be trying to get some space over here in the bonfire side. D-Bev gonna be getting taken a little low already off the ribs. Jack, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. Much love. Hot Cosby getting in the heat a little bit. Cosby, oh, it's getting a little hot for Cosby. Got to get out of there. A point gonna be taken up at about 5. Gonna be going on 10%. B point already wants to get a little bit of influence as well. A point moving. It's at about 20. Gonna be going on 25. And damn, Sophia gets specced out. Damn, that guy pre-potted. He had the DDS spec ready. Sophia goes down. B point taking about 5. Gonna be going on 10%. A point gonna be hovering about 45. Gonna be going on 50. A side gonna be going up here. B point gonna be taking about 20. Gonna be going on 25 as well. Guys, and C point gonna be ticking up a tad too. Big thing to look out for is this B point pressure. B point hovering at about 30. C point chilling just a little bit though, but is gonna become a bit of a problem. B point ticking about 40%. Heaters, gotta be careful. And also guys, one thing to think about before I continue the cast, I want to talk, one thing to think about is the changes to healers, right? We've seen the radius, it's getting a little bit lower. The healing radius is for clap and other things. Also, the way Plagued is working now, it's a little more effective. So let's see what it looks like here. It does look like a point goes down. Now that's a free point to anybody who might be new to wars. Typically a side point goes down for free. Here. So Sophia goes down, and guys, people are dying quicker. Guys, one thing we're seeing here is, you know, we're starting to see bodies hitting the deck. Let's see here. B point ticking at about 50, going to be going on 55 or 2 minutes in. Attacker is going to be cooking. Egoed having a good initial showing, but do they put any pressure on the side point? Ego going to be out here. Yo, free radicals, the chaticals. Hey, thank you so much, man. Ego looking heavy on the point. The point going to be taking about 60, going to be going on 65, going to be going on 70. Point going to be taking to 75%, going to be going on 80. Big grab going to be coming down. Attackers committing to the play. B point cooking. Egoed want to try and beat these guys. You can tell the passion, the energy that is in the attackers right now is insane. B point hovering about 70, going on 75%. Driz, thanks for the biddy. Love ya, love ya. C point going to be ticking up. Is at about 20. Going to be going on 25. Sophia going to be dancing around. Is surviving in the clump. Oh no, he's getting low once again. C influence goes up. B influence goes down. And guys, respawns coming up in 5 heaters. Doing a good job here. Looks like they're getting kills. Zeno gets my boy Sophia once again. Damn. Let's go. Guys, it's rough coming out here. Looks like people gonna have to play a little more methodical. Again, changes coming in with the healers. And yeah, I mean, it looks like Sophia having a hard time. It is what it is, though. I mean, we're gonna have to see what it looks like. Healing did get nerfed, and we're gonna see, continue to see today what the vibes are. B point gonna be taking about 40. Going to be going on 45. Nothing at C. Big play coming out from the offense. Ego jumping on the B side. Doesn't get any kills, though. Maybe 1 or 2. Nothing too convincing, though. Sophia on this point, getting some bodies down. But guys, heaters withstanding the offense. I wonder if we're going to see side point pressure come out here soon. We're almost 5 minutes in, and we saw C point tick up a little bit, but it was nothing convincing. I don't know how many people they had over there. B point still at 25%. Heaters is feeling pretty comfortable at the moment. Heaters feeling pretty comfortable here. I don't think they are sweating too much. B point going to be taking about 25, going to be going about 30. C point going to be taking about 5, going to be going on 10%. And now we can see the C point pressure ticking up. And look at the way Egoed is playing on this B side. I love seeing it. They're waiting to jump on this point whenever C point becomes a problem. I like that. I like seeing that here. C point at 30, and it looks like attackers are now saying, hey, we can get on point. We can try and pick this up and become a problem on this point as well. Good shot going to be coming down. Pre-loom. Going to be dropping a shock as well. Does manage to get out of there, but it looks like the defense able to rotate and answer this. B point still at 5, going to be going on 10. C point taking about 40, going to be going on 45. The attackers starting to get some of that pressure down. C point hovering at about 50, going to be slow moving to 55% here soon. Pre-loom turns into post-loom. My boy gets deleted. C point at 50, going on 55. B point taking about 25, going to be going on 30. B point taking up. C point as well. It's a bit of a problem coming out for the defense. Let's see it. B point slow moving to 50. C point could be getting answered soon. I believe Heater's probably going to want to stop this. B point at 50. C point at 55. Going to be going on 60. Heater's got to be careful. XVD. Oh my. He gets D's. He goes down. B point 50%. C point 50%. Both points going up. It is a bit of a juicer. B point ticking at about 70. Going on 75. C point at about 50. And I think the defense is going to be giving up that B side. I think B point is going to be going down. Good macro play coming out from Egoed, and they're going to be taking it to a side point within the first 6 minutes. Let's go, boys. Quick hydro homie check, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. It's a banger. We got the side point. Now, guys, I do got to stress, we're going to see what the new war meta looks like here. We're going to see what it looks like. But guys, one thing to think about before this change, we've been seeing a lot of wars getting taken to fort within the last 15 minutes, actually. It used to be the first 15. Now it's the last 15. And a lot of people in the war scene say that fighting on this side point is actually harder than the fort. So we're going to see what it looks like, right? How is that the truth? Is that the truth? I mean, we've been seeing it from time to time, and from what I've seen, it really is. So we're gonna see how it goes. C point taking about 5, going on 10. But yeah, exactly, Big Mac. That's exactly my caveat to it. Was we're gonna see what it looks like with the changes, because that's what it was beforehand. We're gonna, we're gonna have to kind of see how the meta develops here. C point taking about 5, gonna be going on 10%. Looks like Ego jumping on the point, and let's not forget, Heaters has not been taken to fort since the expansion in Egoed, getting some bodies on here early. Point going to be moving at 30, going to be ticking at 35. Looks like it's going to be stalling though. Heaters is like, no early pressure for you. Get off of this point. Stop it bad. We can see the defense though stopping it for now. Point influence hovering at 20%. Attackers also hurts a lot. Oh yeah, for sure. Shirking heals got pretty much obliterated. So yeah, different perks going to be coming a bit more, enticing. out there. C point taking about 40. Hold up, guys. C point taking about 40, going on 45. Ego with some solid point presence. Point ticking at about 50. Gonna be going on 55%. Ego'd already looking good on this point. Guys, point ticking 50, going on 55%. 23 minutes left. Attackers not looking bad. Ego looking back at the point. Heater's got to be careful, and oh my god, it's a wipe. Heater's got to get some kills on the counterplay. If not, they could lose this point. Heater's going to be jumping on soon. The point going to be taking about 50. Looks like Ego gets some kills, but okay, Heaters get some counter kills. Heaters managed to make some counter kills come in. The point at about 50%. The clump was looking lumpy. The attackers, they want this. They have the drive. They have the hunger. They want to eat the Heater boys alive. Ego'd coming in with the strength. C point ticking at about 50. Going to be going on 55. The Shocky, the Aki way, going to be coming down on this point. Looks like the defense still getting enough bodies on here. The point team trying to keep this influence low. They're focusing over here on this attacker side. We'll see C point still at about 50%, guys. My boy Sophia holding it down, slinging it. Hey, yo, wait a minute. Graph coming out. The point going to be taking about 55, going on 60. Attackers should be ticking this up here. It looks like they should have enough momentum to kind of get some agency ticking up here. Cosby leading that clump, and if Cosby is there, you best believe a lot of the Heater boys are there as well. Point still at about this 50%. It's an insane back and forth. Point hovering at about 50, going on 55. Heaters trying to get it turned on fire, and it looks like a couple kills. Jay Rooski, the home, coming in there, getting that kill. Respawns coming up in 1. Let's see it, boys. It's a juicer. C point taking about 50, going to be going on 55. We can see the respawns coming out, but we got 21 minutes left in this war, guys. It's just the start, guys. It's just the start. We have 21 minutes left here, and I gotta say, for 21 minutes left, I think Ego is looking solid. I think Ego definitely takes this to 4. I would say if they keep up the momentum that they have now, when these respawn timers get a little bit longer, I think Ego takes it to 4. Yeah, we'll see though. C point hovering about 45. C point taking about 45. Influence goes right back down though. Yo, what's up, Rug? Okay, Ego looking for a little more pressure on the Apaban. J. Rue getting that focus. Looks like the attackers want some vengeance here. Sophia's like, hey, dude, you just got the kill. I'm going to get you. J. Rue dancing around, though. He is low. Okay, he cops heal. J. Rue has no body. He's a spoopy ghost. Halloween's over, dude. J. Rue, what are you doing? Out of style. C point ticking. C point ticking about 45. Going to be going on 50%. The attackers not doing bad. Big grab coming out from Sophia. It's nice, but no follow-up. Point ticking at about 50. We need to see a little bit more coming down. Ego'd ticking up that point. Point at about 50. Going to be going on 55. Slowly ticking up here. Defense lets it get to 50 again. It's kind of fake tick because the defenders don't mind them having this, but wait, big clumps coming down. This is a big play. Ego'd trying to execute a play here. Can they do it though? C point still at about 50. I don't think they got the kills that they were looking for. C point still hovering here. They want to try and take it to 4. 20 minutes left. Big grab in the Apaban. The Apaban's on fire. Wait a minute, guys. The attackers are taking full control of the Apaban. This is not good. If you're the defenders, this is horrible. Ego needs to use this they need to use this momentum swing. The Apaban is not looking good. They're getting pushed into the defender road, and typically that's a bad sign, but it looks like the point influence still at about 60, and defenders still staying alive. You're not doing too bad. They're trying to take up that space again. C point at about 60% here, and yeah, oh my god, C point taking about 70, gonna be going on 75%. Guys, Heaters has not been taking the fort since the expansion. Ego could be doing it now. Point taking at 75, gonna be going on 80. Heaters gonna be hitting the point soon. They're gonna be jumping on this point, guys. They're gonna jump on here in a minute. Point taking at 75. It's gonna be coming down to this. Ego, can they withstand the onslaught? Heaters going. Heaters pulling the trigger. The point gonna be taking at 75. Gonna be going on 80. Defense gonna be trying to stop them. Attackers coming in, and attackers with a big clump, and it's nasty. Can they do it? Big clump plays coming down. Ego looking to win out on a Heaters, trying to survive. It's a back and forth. The point gonna be taking at 75. Gonna be going on 80. They're looking to take it. The point gonna be slow moving, but it's not gonna be enough. Attackers still trying to commit for it though. Point ticking up. It's at about 90. Gonna be going on 95. Ego looking to take Heaters to 4. Can they do it? Heaters turning it up though, and they're going to be trying to get on fire. They're trying to stop it. C influence going to be going back down. C point hovering. It's at about 80. Going to be going on 85. Big grab going to be coming in here. Okay, not so big. Little grab going to be coming in. Sophia not doing as much as he can here, and it looks like my boy goes down, and Heaters going to be stopping them. Damn, Heaters stop them in their tracks. Respawns coming up in 2, but guys, it is not over. Hydro homie check. I gotcha. Let's get it, guys. Guys, it's a fucking banger. Guys, it's a banger. It's a juicer. It's a slapper. Let's get some hype in the chat. C Point still ticking too. Ego's not done. C Point ticking. It's at 75. Gonna be going at 80%. Slow moving. Ego want to try and take this to forward. 18 minutes left. Heaters got to be careful though. It looks like their backline is food. Got to be careful. The attackers making their way right in. Point still at 75%, going on 80. Can they do it? Man, Sophia, a demon in this Ampabon, becoming such a problem for the defense. Point influence still at 75 though. Heaters not as, oh wait, big play coming out here. The calls in. Wait a minute, Ego looking to try and take it now. Point taking at 75, going on 80. Heaters gonna be jumping on though. We got the Primal Fury. They're going beast mode. C Point taking about 85. Gonna be slow ticking up. Looks like it's stalling. Wait a minute, this is looking good for Ego. I don't think Heaters has enough bodies. Point taking about 85. Gonna be going on 90. Ego could be taking the 4. Heater's gonna be trying to survive. The point taking about 95%. Big clump at the top of the point. It's low health bars, and Heaters has to get off. The point taking at 95. They can't get on. Ego might be taking it, but wait, big flank coming in from the attacker's roadside. You love seeing it. Ego got to jump on this point. Point taking about 95. It's such a back and forth. The point hovering. Heaters gonna be trying to stop it. Heaters still doing just enough to make it happen. Ego, do they commit to the play? Do they commit everybody on the point? The point taking at 99. It's getting up there. More clumps coming in. Heaters, it's going to be benefiting Heaters a little bit more if they get the kills. The point's still ticking about 95%. It's going to be hovering. Ego, they want to take it. The point going to be at about 97. It's a back and forth. Ego trying to take control of it. Heaters doing a good job though of battling them off. More kills going to be going to the attacker side. Offense. Ego going a little crazy. The point going to be taking 95%. Defense still trying to hold it down though. Heaters not giving up. Not going to be surrendering here on this point. These guys are cooking, and there's a lot of chefs in this kitchen. Heaters on fire, and Heaters looks like they're going to be stopping the Ego squad once again. Damn. Oh, let's go, guys. Let's go. Points still at about 70%, guys, and there's 16 minutes left in this. There's no fucking breaks on this war. There's no breaks. I knew it was going to be like this in Ego coming in with another couple of kills. Let's go. Point hovering at 70, going on to 75%. Let's see it. Heaters now looking bad. Ego, though, doing a fantastic job this war. Ego looking fantastic. Easily the best war we've seen against Heaters so far. But they can't. But can they take it to fort? Guys, can they take it to fort here? Point hovering at about 55. Gonna be going on 60. Yo, Porp, thank you so much for the sub, baby. It's just that easy. Support your boy out here. Let's go. C Point still ticking about 60%. Looks like it's gonna be going back down. Attackers looking good here, and again, this Ampabon is such a problem for Heaters. Actually, unironically, this Ampabon is looking clean with it. C Point ticking once back up once again. C Point ticking about 70, gonna be going on 75. Point gonna slow move. Heaters gonna be letting him have a little bit of agency here, but when Heaters jumps on, you guys know it. These guys have been making clutch plays. These guys have been making insanely clutch plays so far this war. Ego looking at the point going to be hovering at about 70, going on 75. Heaters making the play. They got to be careful. Attackers see this. They could get the kills in return. Heaters just, I don't know if that was a good call by Heaters. Heaters, I don't know if they should have committed to the bonfire side. No, that was not good. I think Ego might take this here. Point taking about 75. Point getting up. Ego smells blood in the water. They're sharks, and they want to feast on some Heaters. C Point ticking at about 70, going on 75. Good counter crash coming in from the Ego boys. Can they keep up the momentum though? Let's see it. Hot Cosby getting a little hot in the kitchen. C Point ticking. It's at about 80. Gonna be going 85. Gonna be ticking up to 90. Heaters gonna have to try and jump on and stop it soon. Point ticking. It's slow moving. It's going on 90. Gonna be going on 95%. Getting up there. Ego could be taking the fort. Let's go. C Point ticking up. Heaters gonna have to try and stop him once again. Ego'd in the driver's seat though. They're slow moving. Heaters gonna be getting some pressure, some wrap around that point. I like seeing it, and looks like Heaters, there they go. Heaters pulling the trigger, gonna be jumping on point, taking about 80. Wow, look at how many people are on this side of the point. It's nasty. The Ampabon is in control of the defense, and Heaters slowly taking control of this again. Guys, it's disgusting. Look at the way these armies are rotating around this point. Ego is rotating towards the defender roadside, and Heaters is rotating towards the attacker roadside. I love seeing the way these competitive wars shape up and play out. It's looking disgusting, but guys, C Point still at 75, gonna be going on 80%. It's a slow push. We still got 13 minutes left here. Let's see it. C Point battling. The attackers want to take this. Ego looking good. C point at 75 here. Again, no commit coming in from Ego just yet. It's so close, but it's not close enough. Mystic Beth gonna be getting out of there. C point going back down, and it looks like Heaters might be taking back control. This could be a good clump play coming in here. Looks like defense taking control of it though. Still in the lead. C point at 70. Gonna be going on 75. Try to get some of those kills. It looks like they're not doing a bad job. Ego'd securing some kills. Heaters gonna be jumping on the point though. I'm sure Heaters is gonna be jumping on the point right now at about 75%. That seems to be the magic number. C point at 75. Respawns coming up in 15 seconds. It looks like Lil Bow gonna be securing that kill. 10 seconds left on the respawn. C point still at 75, and I don't think attacker is going to be able to take this just yet. Respawn's coming up in 3 seconds here. Respawn's coming up in 3. C point still at 70. Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Let's go. This has been an absolute fucking banger. Let's get it. C point still 70. Quick hydro homie check. Let's go. 12 minutes left here, guys. 12 minutes left. Alpha Def looked, when Ego was doing a great job in the Alpha Bond at the start, it looks like they're starting to lose a little bit there. We'll see though. C point still at about 30. Also, sorry for the ads. I know we have a lot of people here. I'm sorry. Look, okay. C point taking about 25, going on 30. 12 minutes left. We'll see how it goes though. Let's get it. Let's get it. Sophia gonna be holding it down on this rotate. Let's see. Attackers with a full regroup. I like seeing it. I like seeing it. Attackers with a full regroup here. Ego, they've been teetering on that point long enough. They're saying, look, guys, it's better if we just hit a regroup here. Get ready to approach this. Let's go. 11 minutes and 50 seconds left. Come on, dude. Ego, can they make their way here on this point? Can they stop them? C point gonna be slow. It looks like a Gurge coming in there, smacking him with the flail. He's like, slow down, buddy. He's like, slow down. C point gonna slow tick. Attackers getting into position, guys. And it comes down to this. I'm sorry for the ads. We'll see though. C point taking. No, Snacks. It's not over yet, guys. I'm telling you, a lot of wars win in the last 15 minutes. No, guys, this. I'm not just capping. I'm not capping. This is a real thing. This is very common. Let's go. Big Grab Dutto's coming out here. Heater's gonna have to try and survive. Oh my God! Big play coming out from Ego. Big play coming out from Ego. Can they transition this to more? We'll see it. We'll see it. C point hovering at about 15, gonna be going on 20. More kills gonna be coming down. Oh my God, LF Ego pocket gets deleted. C point hovering at about 30, gonna be going on 35. Slowly getting up there. C point slow ticking again. Ego with a massive play coming out. C point ticking up. J Rue, oh no, J Rue is J through. He gets deleted and yeeted. C point ticking to the 45, gonna be going on 50%. 10 minutes left in this one. It's going to be a bit of a banger. C point at 50. Going to be going on 55. Ego'd in the driver's seat. Heater's going to have to try and answer him once again. Can they do it? C point hovering at about 50. Slowly ticking up here. Oh no. Oh my God. Ariel gets deleted. That kill squad getting the kills here. Not really what you want to see if you are the attackers. I think that was his healer. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see though. Sophia might be getting low and he might be getting taken out. He's out of stam. He might be out of life. C point still at about 60. Stam in here and he can't do anything. C point at 70%. Respawn's going to be coming up in 10 seconds. Respawn's coming out in 10. C point still at 65, going on 70%. This is still anyone's game, guys. Respawn's coming up in 1. Heaters has yet to be taken to fort. Heaters yet to take in the fort here since the expansion. Is it going to happen now? Sophia looks like he's getting some different sauce in here. Going a little armor breaker action. I respect it. Armor breaker is pretty OP. Let's see. All right, let's go. C point at 25%. Can be going on 30. Another regroup coming out from Ego. They're so close, guys. Ego is so close. Regroup going to be coming out here. Point ticking at about 5. Going to be going on 10. 9 minutes left here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and we don't flute until the last 5 minutes now for competitive wars because of the way the meta has shifted. We've been seeing a lot more forts getting taken in the last 10 minutes. So the flute has new rules. Let's see it. 9 minutes left, guys. Makana, you're not catching me lacking, dude. Grav gonna be coming out here. Healers on top. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that, you know, it doesn't look like the changes from the healers have been too much different. We'll see, though. We still got 9 minutes left in this. Oh, he muted someone in game. Oh, I see. I'm sorry for the I know, 3-minute ad. I can't believe this streamer, man, dude. No, I'm sorry, though, for real. Yeah, nothing really happened here. We're still battling out on the point. We're still trying to see Ego take it to fort. Let's go, boys. Come on. Ego slowly making their way in here. We still have 8 minutes left in this one. 8 minutes left in this one, guys. Can they make it happen? Grab Deado's coming out. Deado doing a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. C point hovering at about 5, going on 10%. Path gonna be coming down. Come on, boys. C point moving at about 10. Ghost gonna be getting some focus. Ego trying to get back in the driver's seat. They want to try and take this territory, man, or at least take it to fort. Nobody has been able to take heaters to fort. Ego struggling out here. C point at about 10. This has to be a play, guys. They have to start making these things happen. C point at about 5, going on 10%, but it's not enough. Heaters winning in the clump. Damn, Heaters going a little crazy here. Gurge getting that kill. Respawn's coming up in 6. We have not fluted yet, but here in a minute, we are going to have to drop a flute. But I will say Ego's having a fantastic war, I think, regardless. But Heaters, man, these guys are insane. Respawn's coming out here. Let's see it. C point ticking at about 20. Gonna be going on 25. You don't want to ego. I've changed the flute rules to the last 5 because we have seen a lot of forts getting taken in the last 10 minutes. That is not cap. We've seen that a ton. Let's go. C point at 20% here. Going on 25. We got 7 minutes left in this one. 7 minutes left here, guys. C point still at 25. Gonna be going on 30. Slow ticking up. Ego doing what they can out here, but man, Heaters just cooking these guys up. Where my flute? You guys give it a second, okay? I don't know. C point slow moving to 40. Gonna be going on 45. Slow ticking to 50. Crank Thief. Yeah, I know. Guys, we are going to flute Ego. Crank, there's goodness. Big Mac, can you tell Crank, like, Crank, I love you, bro, but just trust the process, man. I know what I'm doing. C point taking about 45. Gonna be going on 50. Slowly getting up here. C point taking about 50. Gonna be going on 55%. C point slow moving. It looks like they could be taking it forward within the last 6 minutes here. No, chat gets crazy when they think I have bias for not fluting, but they're not here a lot to see like the flute rules and why we're waiting on flute. Hold up, and this is why. C point ticking about 50, gonna be going on 55, gonna be slow ticking to 60, slowly ticking to 65%, getting up there. But guys, it's getting really close to flute territory. We got a minute left here until we got to make it happen. And Ego, they're trying to avoid it, but within the last 5 minutes, if they're not in there, it is looking dusted. And it looks like Heaters is doing a good job warding them off. It's a struggle. C point at about 50. Guys, it's rough. It's rough out here. It's rough. 5 minutes left here, guys, and it looks like it is happening. Boys, let's go. It's how it goes, guys. Now it's time. I don't want to have to do it, boys. Yo, Dusty, thanks for the follow. Guys, get the flutes in the chat, boys. Get the flutes in the chat. Flutes in the chat for Egoed. Guys, I need to see a lot of flutes. Guys, I need to see a lot of flutes in the chat for the boys. I didn't want to have to do it. But Heaters just... Damn it! Heaters is on top, dude. These guys are smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick! These guys are smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick! These guys are smoking on dick! Flutes to the chat for Ego, how's it goes?
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm dead. I don't believe it.
These guys are smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick. These guys are smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick. These guys are smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick.
I fit 11 hot dogs on my out. I'm dead. I believe it. I fit 11 hot dogs on my out. In my
These guys are smoking on dick. These guys are smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick.
Guys, it's rough out here, boys. It's rough out here.
These guys are
How
smoking on
it
dick.
goes, guys.
They're smoking on dick.
Guys.
These guys are smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick.
These guys are smoking on dick. Oh,
These guys are smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick. They're smoking on dick.
Oh my God.
They're smoking on dick.
Yo, guys, chill. Chill. Chill, guys. Fuck. Wait, C point ticking. Guys, C point ticking at about 90. Wait, C point is going to be going down. C point looks like it is going to be going down, guys. Ego going to be taking it to the fort. Wait, is it going to be another tragedy? No, Ego takes it to the fort with 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left here. Ego takes it to fort. Let's go. Look. Ego takes it to fort within the last 3 here, boys. You love seeing it. Guys, anything's possible. They could win. Look, we can't unflute here. We can't unflute, but guys, I mean, 2.5 minutes left. They could have a push. They could have an insane push. Guys, it's not over. Guys, it is really not over here, guys. Anything is possible. Let's see it. Yeah, let's see. Can they 8 through A? Yeah, we'll see how it looks like. 2.5 minutes left, guys. Ego do make it to fort, and guys, for real though, Ego, first company to take heaters to fort since the expansion. I mean, seriously, think about that, guys. First company to take heaters to fort since expansion. Look, we had to drop a flute because it was in the last 5 minutes, but look, it doesn't matter. We love seeing it either way. You love seeing it. Wait a minute. Point taking about 20, going on 25. Egoed. Wait a minute. Point taking about 25, going on 30. Egoed, making the way inside the fort. The point going to be taking about 45, going on 50. Heater's going to have to stop this. Point at 50%. Respawn's just coming up. Heater's going to have to try and stop the Ego. Boys, point ticking about 45. Respawn's just came in, though. Heaters should be able to take control of this. 1 minute and 40 left, though. Wait, Ego's not looking bad in here. Wait, ABM Taka. Guys, point taking about 50, going on 55. 1 minute and 30. Ego's not looking bad. Point taken up about 60. Respawn should be able to hit this soon for the attackers. Ego surviving. The point taken at 75. Gonna be going on 80. Point ticking up. Is that about 75? Going on 80%. A minute and 20 left. No way. The point ticking. No fucking way. The point gonna be ticking at 75. Gonna be going on 80%. Ego might be actually taking it. The point slow moving. It's at 85. Going on 90. Heaters could be throwing the bag. The point taken at 95. A minute left. And no way. Ego is gonna be beating Heaters. No way. No way! Oh my God! Oh my God!
These guys are smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick! These guys are smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick!
No fucking shot!
These guys are smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick!
No shot!
These guys are smoking on dick!
No
They're smoking on dick!
shot!
They're smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick!
What
They're
the
smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick!
The
These guys are smoking on dick! These guys are smoking on dick! They're smoking on dick!
Okay, I'm muting you. You guys are insane. Guys, the flute buff actually happened. No, guys, it was a literal fucking war horn. Guys, how do I undo this? Do I gotta suck the flute? How do I undo the flute? Guys, oh my God. Guys, dude, what the fuck happened? Oh my God. Oh my God.